Hello, everybody. Happy Talk About It Thursday. I hope everybody is doing well. What's up with everybody? How's everybody doing? Having a pre Friday day, getting ready for the weekend. So, I am April Halliburton of Offer HR Business Solutions. For those of you who do not know me, I'm dropping in today. Off from on the air right now, but that will be back soon. But just coming in and dropping in and have a little discussion here with you because you know what, some things been on my mind for the last week or so, and I want to share some thoughts with you. Do you mind? I hope not. So listen, if you haven't had a chance, go on over to Instagram and follow us on off at Offer HR. We are on Tumblr at Offer HR. We are on LinkedIn at Offer HR Business Solutions, and we're on Twitter at Offer HR. We're on Facebook at Offer HR Business Solutions, and then we have our free Facebook group, which is the HR Success Hub. Okay, if you haven't had a chance, come on over and join us. I want to know how your Thursday is doing, so when you drop in, say hi, so I know that you're there. So listen, let's have a serious chat here, just a little bit, okay? So today we're talking about is something that I talk about quite often. So I hope I don't sound like I'm repeating myself, but we're gonna have this conversation again, okay? If you don't mind. Okay. I hope you got some coffee or some water. We won't be here long. I won't have you long. But let's just have a chat. And today, you know what our chat is called? Can you read it? Let me see. Did I put it up here in the thing? It's called Make It Easy on Yourself. That's what the name is. Make it easy on yourself. That's what this one is. That's what this is called. Make it easy on yourself. Mm-hmm. Because we are in times that are anything but easy. Would you agree? Right? They're anything but easy. And so, folks, there are some things that you, as a business owner, HR professional, I'm talking mostly to my business owners, that you can do to make it easy on yourself. So when I point, I want you to say, make it easy on yourself, okay? Can you do that for me? So we're talking about 5 ways to have a sustainable, okay, a sustainable, where am I at here? I got my little notes here, y'all. That's not it. Oh, here it is. Okay. So we're talking about 5 ways to build a sustainable culture of accountability. I talk about accountability a lot, okay? And one of the reasons is because I believe a lot of um, the challenges that, excuse me, business owners, HR challenges that a lot of businesses deal with are brought on by their own actions. I'm going to say that one more time. And I'm not pointing fingers, but what I'm saying is a lot of the HR challenges that business owners are faced with, they bring on themselves, especially when it comes to accountability. Because there are things that you can do as a business owner in your business that will help you grow your business. The culture that you need, the culture that you want. But it's not going to happen on its own, right? We do agree on that. It's not going to happen on its own, right? So what we're talking about today is make it easy on yourself. Yep, make it easy on yourself. Yep. Make it easy on yourself. There are a lot of things that the business owners will do or not do that sets the stage for disastrous situations that actually could have been avoidable. I'm not saying all situations are avoidable, but a lot of them are avoidable. That's what happens when you put you use HR strategies in your business. You put policies, you put procedures in HR practices in place. Okay? That's what happens when you do that. You put those things in place to protect your employees, protect your business, protect your state of mind, protect your sleep, your restfulness, all of those good things. Okay. So, what I'm talking about today is make it easy on yourself. Okay. Some things may take a little bit longer, but I promise you this one thing when it comes to HR, mhm, when you cut corners, it's going to cost you. When you cut corners in HR, it's going to cost you. So why not make it easy on yourself? Right. So we're talking about 5 ways that employers can build a sustainable culture of accountability. And when I say sustainable, we're talking about consistency. We're talking about words like consistency. We're talking about fairness. We're talking about respect, right? We're talking about teamwork. All of these words that are key to building a sustainable culture of accountability. Okay. So before we jump in, let me say we have a couple things going on. Yes, I've been missing for a little bit. I'm back. Okay. This is my birthday month. So we got some things going on. Let me just jump in right quick. Before we jump in right quick or get started, we have a couple things going on. We have our HR Foundation program, our Evergreen program that is open for registration. And that is our program if you're interested in getting your HR Foundation set up, which is your handbook, your employee, your new hire orientation, plus your the trainings that you need to consistently effectuate the HR practices and processes and strategies that are going to help you to remain strong and build that sustainable business with your team among your employees. Okay, so that's our first one. That's our HR Foundation. So if you're interested in that, you can drop a HR Foundation down in comments, and somebody get back to you ASAP. That's our first program. Our second program is we're launching in October. Our group spit it out program. Okay, and the group program is it's essentially like the HR Foundation, although it's a group, and that program does not involve the you receive a employee handbook employee handbook templates. Okay, but it's a group coaching program, and you can learn more about that as well if you're interested in either of those programs. We're also launching the website, our membership site, which is going to launch on the 7th. I think it's the 12th of September. We've pushed it out a little bit, and so if you want to get on that list, there is the link for you, and I'll drop that down below for you. Okay. And then we have just a 3 series webinar that's going around. And it's $21, and it's my most popular um, uh, webinars. That is going around. We're launching that. That launches on Monday. Is it Monday? Yeah, Monday. And it's $21 for three webinars plus a bonus one. Okay. And those webinars are, again, our most popular ones, which are leadership skills for first time managers. Um, there it is. From disciplinary actions, issues, and documentation, and a supervisor's briefing on bullying and harassment. And you'll also receive a fourth one, which is a bonus. Okay, so those is $21 for those three, for the three plus the bonus. And those come with ebooks as well, with little manuals. So you'll like that too. So you want to take notes. So you can drop, if you're interested in that, just put webinar series below and we'll get you that link. That launches on Monday. Okay, so we're going to talk a little bit about that as well. Okay, but so that's what we have. We're launching again. We talked about the the membership site, which launches on the 7th of September. Okay, so that's what we got going on here at Offer HR. Don't forget that tomorrow is Freedom Friday. You still got time to drop your question, your HR question. Okay, so let's jump into 5 ways that you can create a sustainable culture of accountability. Okay, excuse me. The first one is clear expectations. Okay, clear expectations is so important, folks. I'm telling you, it's huge. You have to know that when it comes to clear expectations, you need to establish and communicate the clear job expectations, the goals, and the performance standards of each role within an organization. So if you have an individual that is acting in 2 roles, there should be a job description, a combined or 2. So there's a clear understanding of what the company expects and what that employee expects. And can that employee meet those demands? Okay, let's not say demands, those requirements to successfully complete the job. Okay, so clear expectations is so important. So clear expectations means anything from start time to is the lunch paid, right? Do you get 2 weeks vacation, right? Those are expectations. You'll be running a team of 3, you'll be running a team of 4, you'll be managing 5 stores. All of these are established in the job, in the expectations of the job. And it's very, very important. Now, let me also say this. When it comes to when you're filling a position, my opinion, okay, as an expert, as an HR expert, consultant, and business partner, and I've been doing this for quite a few years, is there are no unwritten rules. Does that make sense? When you don't establish clear expectations in the scope of a position, you set the foundation for your employees to establish their own rules, their own goals. Okay. So recently, for example, I had a client that said, okay, so a person was hired and this person's time was at 8:00. Okay, 8:30. The person was coming in, and this was in a supervisory role. Person's coming in at the time, start time is 8:30. 8:40, 8:45, sometimes 9 o'clock, sometimes 8, 35, just kind of coming in. In a supervisory role, in any role, punctuality is important to the success of a team and of a company. You're meeting deadlines, right? So you can't have folks that just kind of waltz in when they want to. Okay. Now, again, we're not talking about the owners and all that, but we're talking about especially people in supervisory roles, because those that are in supervisory roles, they are doing the walk, but they're doing the talk. They're doing the talk, but they're not doing the walk. And so other employees will look and see that. They'll notice that, hey, this person is coming in when they want to. And then they'll start coming in when they want to. And so in having a discussion, this person says to me, well, the start time was 8:30, 8:45. It's kind of an unwritten rule. Okay, so if it's an unwritten rule, right, then you're upset that the person is consistently late, right? Clear expectations. So if you're in a position where you say, oh, everybody, this person has a grace time, has a 15-minute grace, that should be in your employee handbook. That's not an unwritten rule, right? That's a policy. That's not an unwritten rule. That's a policy that should be in your handbook. Okay. So that's what I mean when I say clear expectations. Okay. Number two, empowerment. Empowering your employees, right? Empowering them by giving them the autonomy to make decisions within their roles, to take the initiative within reason, right? Within reason. Encourage them to take the initiative, solve problems, right? And contribute innovative ideas to the company and to their role. Okay. When employees feel empowered, they're more likely to hold themselves accountable, okay, for the outcomes of their decisions. And that leads the culture to a culture of ownership and responsibility. So know that when you put someone in a role, especially a supervisory role, right, it's even more important that there are clear expectations written down in the job description so that they understand. Okay. And when there's a problem, let's not do the head in the sun and the ostrich in the sand. Ostrich head in the, you know what I mean. Okay. You got to meet it head on. Okay. So that's the second one, is empowering. Empowerment is key, not just for in supervisory roles, but in all roles. Okay, because your employees, your team members, they take on more responsibility. They have a sense of ownership of the work product that they're that they're developing, the service that they're delivering to your clients. Okay, and they feel good about what they're doing. They're glad to take on that ownership. Okay, so empowerment is number two, and it's very important as well. The third one is regular feedback. You always encourage feedback, always. Okay, whether it's supervisory or non-supervisory, you are among your entire team. And when things are not going so well, don't wait on it to correct itself. You have to meet with that person, have to come to a meeting of the minds and find out what the problem is so that you can get that person back on track. Right? That's when you are, as a business owner, you have an HR consulting that's helping you with those decisions, or your legal team, or someone that's helping you to navigate those situations so they don't backfire on you. But that again is also a part of clear expectations. So when things are not going right, or an employee seems to have a problem, extensive tardiness, extensive lateness, or you're seeing disrespect or whatever, you have to meet that. You have to meet them immediately, because it's not going to resolve itself. Okay, so you have to encourage that feedback, and go ahead and rectify those problems as soon as possible. Okay, again, we're talking about 5 ways employers can build a sustainable culture of accountability. Number 4, lead by example. You as a business owner, you as a supervisor, you as non-supervisory role, everyone should be leading by example. But trust and believe that if you're not walking the walk, if you're just talking the talk, that's what others are going to do. That's what they're going to see. Okay, so you as a team, everybody is accountable for their significant part on the team in the growing of this business. Everyone has a significant role, everyone has a significant part. Okay, and so everybody has to do their part, because when one person doesn't do their part, come along and pick up the slack. Right, so that can become a domino effect, which can result in toxicity in your business among your team, and we don't want that. So lead by example. Have monthly meetings or quarterly meetings, or meetings twice a year with your teams, so that you can give them the opportunity to give feedback. Okay, that's very important. Number 4 is leading by example. And then the 5th one we have is training and development. Okay, so you are investing in ongoing training with your team members, with your employees. Programs that they enhance employee skills, but they also focus on building team morale, building a culture of accountability. Do you know, when employees see that you truly invest in their growth, do you know how that makes them feel? They're ready to go even harder for you. And I believe in my heart that there's nothing more wonderful than seeing your team, their skill set, their personalities flourish, watching the members of your team grow. Okay, that's very important. So it's so important that you invest in training and development. Offer workshops on things like time management, problem solving skills, ethical leadership. There are a host of trainings that you can do among your team to help them grow. Okay, so we're talking again, the 5, number 1 is clear expectations. We're talking about 5 ways employers can build a sustainable culture of accountability. Number 1 is clear expectations. Make sure you're setting the goals, job descriptions, right? All of those things are in place. Okay, so that when you're as your team grows, if there are things change, jobs or responsibilities change, or tasks, make sure you update those job descriptions. Okay, but clear expectations are key to growing any company. You have to set those expectations. You do not want to hire people with unwritten rules, like, oh, well, when you come in, you can come in at 8:30. Okay, 8:30, 8:45. No, start time is 8:30. That's it. Right? So that does clear expectations, empowering your employees. I love, love, love seeing the growth, seeing employees growing, taking on ownership of projects, right? And tasks and things, taking the initiative, knowing that they truly mean something in this role with this company, that they're not just an employee number, that they're appreciated, that skill set has been recognized, right? And we're growing as a team. Again, every person on that team has an important role. Okay. Number three, regular feedback. Always encouraging to keep feedback. Always, always, always. And in encouraging feedback, you also want to make sure you are recognizing the accomplishments and the good work of the team, your team members, your employees. Don't wait to just annual review time to say thank you. Okay. Number four, lead by example. Make sure your leaders, your management are trained appropriately to recognize things like harassment, just what they need so that they know how to lead. I think you know, like I know, that everybody in a leadership role shouldn't be a leader. But you, as a business owner, if you have individuals in a supervisory role, it's up to you to train them. Okay, employees don't leave jobs. Most times they leave management. Okay, and then number fifth is training and development. When you think of training of develop employees, employers think, oh, I don't have a lot of money. You don't have to have a lot of money. Ongoing training is key to the growth of your business. So take the opportunity to administer workshops and trainings for your employees, because the better they are to themselves, the better they are to you. Okay, so those are the five that we have. Implementing these strategies, you will create that culture of sustainability. A lot of people think accountability, oh my goodness, they're regulating. No, it's not about regulating. It's about following policies and procedures and practices that are going to protect your business, your employees, your business, your customers. It's going to help you flourish, help your employees to flourish and grow. And it's going to weed out the individuals that are not a good fit for your team. Trust me. Okay. So, yeah, no unwritten rules. Okay. Be clear about the expectations of your new hires and your current team members. Okay. So that's what we have today. That's what we have. Don't forget, tomorrow's our Freedom Friday HR question. We'll be answering that in the morning. And also, don't forget it. We have our HR Foundation that is open for registration. And then, we have our HR management program where we are managing small, mid-sized businesses across the country. All right. So if you're interested in the HR Foundation, just drop it below and we'll reach out to you. Listen, happy Talk About It Thursday. I want to take a moment to thank everyone for all of the wonderful birthday wishes. Monday was my birthday. This is my month. Anybody that knows me know that I celebrate the whole month of August. But I thank each and every one of you for all of the wonderful birthday wishes, texts, calls, Facebook wishes. My family did a surprise birthday party. They got me good on Saturday. They actually really did surprise me. I couldn't believe it. Yeah, they got me good. Yeah, me and two of my other family members, they got us really good. But blessings to each and every one of you. I appreciate all of the love. You guys make me feel so, 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 so loved. And I truly, truly, truly appreciate you and love you all. So thank you so much for sharing the love and making this girl feel good. 55 years around the sun, and you guys made a sister feel good. So thank you so much. Don't forget, business can be like a circus. Don't let HR be the elephant in the room. I will see you guys in the morning for Freedom Friday HR question. You still got time to drop it below. I'm telling you. Just drop your HR question below on any of our social media. Hashtag Freedom Friday HR question. We answer your question. You receive, or we answer it live and you receive a free gift. How about that? All right, folks. So listen, have a wonderful Talk About It Thursday. Stay safe. Be kind. I'll see you guys in the morning. Stay safe, everyone. Talk to you soon.